Yeah,
Welcome, everybody.
right. Welcome, everybody. He's not used to talking at this time of the day.
Yes, I am Captain Rickster.
No. It's usually I take over until you're doing all your little funny
I
things.
know, I know. Welcome, everybody, to All for Sci-Fi. I'm Eric Walker,
So I'm Captain Rickster.
and you're joining us on our live weekly webcast
Oh,
at 3
yes.
o'clock Pacific time.
Mm-hmm.
And today is Saturday, April 24th.
Right?
Right. April 24th, and this is being recorded live in Woodland Hills, California. And that's Captain Rickster. And Captain Rickster, go ahead and tell the people how your week went. And actually, and you're the favorite child, I
I'm
understand,
favorite
right?
child today. Yes.
And I'm wearing the Clan of Two.
Yeah. Well,
This
he's
is the Clan of Two.
Yeah, we're the clan of two here.
We are the Clan of Two, aren't we? I just thought about that.
that.
So for and this Clan of Two shirt came from Star Wars Celebration, which didn't happen.
Yep. Too bad.
So also I got this really cool other thing from Celebration too. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? The Clan of Two and Boba Fett.
Yep.
Hey, Mike Delatorre. Hey,
Hi, Mike.
how are you,
we
Mike?
doing? Glad to see you're on.
Excited this week. We got lots of stuff to talk about, stuff to share
Oh, yeah.
with you guys, news to share with you guys.
Yep.
It's been an interesting week, so go ahead and Captain Rickster while I'm going ahead and posting. Hey, Jim. Hi, Jim's here.
Hi,
Say
Jim.
hi, Jim.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you're posting.
Jim won.
Yeah. Oh, Jim won. Okay.
Remember he won a couple weeks ago,
Yeah,
Jim.
he did.
Yeah.
He did win. Yes. Oh, did you get your prize, by the way? That's
Did-
what I would like to know.
Oh, did you get your winning, Jim?
Yeah, you get your win.
Did you? Because he's gonna give it to his daughter, I think.
Right. Yes. Hope you
Hey,
got it.
Darth Sidious. Hey, how you guys doing?
Yes. You know, it's been a great week for both of us, and we've
Talk
had,
about your week, Captain Rickster.
well,
What
you know,
happened?
You know, nothing exciting really for me. I mean, when you get I tell you what happened.
What?
Thursday was my birthday.
Oh, happy
Woo-hoo!
birthday, Captain
Thank you.
Rickster. So you're 36, I
Yes, I'm
understand.
36 now. That's right.
In reverse.
No, I'm 36. Period. I haven't aged at all.
Yeah,
Don't believe him.
yeah.
But yeah, it's been an awesome week, you know. It hasn't been too terrible. It's been kind of cool here this whole week.
This has been an unusually cool week, though.
Yeah, especially for an April.
Hey, Ryland's here. Hey,
Hi,
Ryland.
How you doing, Ryland?
Yeah.
I got somebody you can see because I can't see nothing that's small.
Yeah, well, no.
Yeah, when I get that.
Hey, oh, Mike says happy birthday, Captain
Oh,
Rickster.
thank you, Mike. Thank you. But no, it's been a great week. We've done a lot of traveling around in our business, so it's
Yes.
been good. We had what else did I do this week? Well, we got a haircut yesterday, which is good.
Yeah, okay.
Could have used one. I sort of look like a hippie again.
No, I don't think you look like a hippie.
Well, hey, you know,
Yeah.
my hair has more. The back of my neck has more hair than the top of my head does. So you know, what can I say?
Yeah.
So I gotta get rid of that hair. Like to transfer that to my bald head. But anyway, we are. See, in a few more days, we're gonna take off. We're gonna be in Texas.
That's right.
We're gonna have a lot of fun there in Texas.
That's right. That's right. We a couple to get a couple announcements out of the way.
Yep.
Next Thursday, we are appearing in Dallas, Texas, at a cancer benefit to help build awareness and raise money for cancer. And yes, and I sent a picture of a daughter with Jen Ursula, and she was over the moon. Great. I'm glad.
Great, yes.
Okay, so yeah, so everybody mark your calendars. Next Thursday, we're going to be in Dallas, Texas at a Cancer Society benefit.
Yep.
And then we are doing next Friday, we're going to be at Order 66 Toys in they're on their Friday night sale. And we're gonna be you guys gotta watch next. We got some really, really, really special stuff that we're gonna be offering next Friday to all the community of Star Wars collectors. And I want to give a shout out to the community of Star Wars collectors, Mr. Steve Spoltor. How are you guys? And also a shout out to Order 66 Toys, because next Friday we're gonna be offering some one of a kind special Mace Tawani signed items that we're gonna, for the first time ever, they're gonna be available.
Yep.
One of it's gonna be, if you remember from Caravan of Courage, remember Mace had an axe that he threw, and then later Chukatron threw his axe. So we're gonna have stuff available like an axe We're going to have an axe available. We're going to have the fire starter that he did to start the fire. And we're still working on it. We might also be able to have available Mace's blaster, is a blaster pistol.
Right.
So all those items are going to become available for the first time ever, very limited supply. They're going to be offered next week in a Friday night sales and for Order 66 Toys. And also that whole weekend, we're going to be at the new Order 66 Expanded Universe location.
Yep.
It's a brand new 8,000 square feet store. This thing is, you guys are going to you guys got to come to Dallas, Texas to see this 8,000 square foot all Star Wars toy store that's opening. And it's just opened. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And Mike did mention it, but we also are working on the Mace Tawani first action figure.
Yep.
I don't know if that's going to be quite available next week, but you're going to definitely want to pay attention. Watch all the links we post so that you guys can be a part of it. So you'll be able to buy a part of Star Wars history.
Yep.
So
true.
Yes, they are prop replicas. That's a good thing to call it, Darth Sidious. So, but for the first time ever, we're gonna have these prop replicas. They do something like, I don't know how they do it, like with 3D printing, and that's how they do it. And that's all I know about it. So the guys at Order 66 Toys are putting all this together. We're real excited about it. It's the first time this stuff's going to be available. So guys, keep watching the links on Facebook and All for Sci-Fi, on my Eric Walker personal channel, so you guys don't miss out, because it's only a limited edition of the Mace's axe, maybe the blaster pistol, also the fire starter, and I don't know if I'm going to have a prototype of the action figure, but lots of great stuff are happening next Friday at Order 66 Toys on Facebook, their live sale, and that whole weekend we're going to be in Dallas at the toy store. So we're excited. I'm excited. I'm sure you guys, and we're at All for Sci-Fi. We're going to cover it. We're gonna do live all weekend long. Next weekend we're gonna pop up and do live shows and walk around the store. Mike, the show is next Friday. It starts at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Central, and or 8 o'clock Eastern. So next Friday night is when all those sales are going to happen. I'll post links for you guys. But that whole weekend, while we're at the big opening of this 8,000 square foot Star Wars store, it's amazing. We're going to do live. We're going to go on Facebook. We'll go on YouTube. So pay attention so you guys could join us there as we do live feeds all weekend long. And also, very important, forgot to mention, C. Andrew Nelson, who played all the promotional Darth Vaders. He was, whenever you see Darth Vader in the TV commercials or during all the promotional events, that Darth Vader under the mask was a gentleman called C. Andrew Nelson. He used to work at ILM. Right. He's a very visual special effects artist, and C. Andrew Nelson's going to be there, and also Alan Fernandez, I think his name is. Alan Fernandez, who was the original Tusken Raider from Star Wars A New Hope. Right. And the original Star Wars, he's going to be there as well. So, guys, pay attention. You guys are going to want to get autographs from, especially Alan Fernandez. Yeah, right. Because he's getting up there in years. And go ahead, Darth Sidious. So I have a question about a potential action figure. Did you sign the likeness rights away to Lucasfilm? I didn't sign anything about my likeness rights away from anybody, but I think that they have some latitude. Right. You know, I didn't sign my personal likeness away. I didn't sign any contract with them saying they could use my image or anything like that. But I mean, I signed a motion picture contract. So, which is a little bit different. So, yeah, they don't own my likeness, but they own what Mace Tawani looked like. That's right, yeah. In that costume during filming, and they own those pictures and stuff. But that's a good question. But no, I did not sign my likeness away. Lucas never had us sign anything like that. Cool. It's funny you bring this up, Darth Sidious, because I work for Disney as well. And I know Disney bought Lucasfilm, but I remember when I worked for Disney, we did a movie called Little Spies. I did that for Disney, and that had Mickey Rooney in it. So and it was one of the, and I did that with him and a bunch of other actors. I signed something for them, and if they ever produce merchandise, I'm supposed to get 2%
Right.
of it, which is great. And I thought, wow, that's kind of interesting. Why am I signing this contract about my image? And but Lucasfilm never had us sign anything, which is weird.
It really is. Huh?
Yeah.
It's different.
It's different. But Disney did have me sign something
Right.
with my character in the movie Little Spies with Mickey Rooney. So
He was quite a little back then. He was a little
No.
taller. A little taller back then.
no, I was like, it was after the Ewok movie, but I was still a kid. I was like 16 years old or something like
Not a
that.
kid, a teenager.
Well, I was okay.
The difference between
I was a
kid and
teenager when I did the Ewok
Right,
movies
there you
too.
go.
So technically,
Yeah.
although I looked like I was 10 or 11 then.
True, but
Even though I was a teenager, I was
the
almost
kid would
15.
Would be what's her name? Who played
Sindel.
Small Sindel? Yeah.
Yeah, she
That's
was
the
a
kid.
child. Yeah, I definitely wasn't. You're correct. I stand corrected.
Yes.
Okay, so exciting news. So everybody, yeah, ask any questions you guys want. We're here to answer them. So that's pretty interesting. And I was looking through other things. I'm going to turn this off because this is shining a lot of light on
Yeah.
me. But I wanted to post on
He
Facebook.
he likes the lights.
No, I don't. But I wanted to post on Facebook.
Yeah, he takes the light away from me.
Nobody can take the light away from you. You're too dark.
That's what I meant. That's what I say. You can't see me in the light.
I'm trying
It's too
to
dark.
figure out how to log into this.
But no, actually, this week was pretty exciting. Like I said, we got our tickets, so we're set to go for.
Yeah, we're
Thursday.
excited. We're excited. We're
excited
flying
to
out
go.
on Thursday.
We're really excited to get there, see what all this event's gonna be like. I can't wait to see the brand new store. Knowing him, he'll probably put me to work like I always does. But
Well,
that's cool. I don't mind.
that's okay, Captain Rexter.
I don't mind working
You like
there.
working.
Of course. Oh, don't forget, we also got to put a shout out to the plastic collectors.
Yes, I want to give a shout out to our green leader,
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Green. Shout out to everybody. Whenever you get a chance, and you guys give us a shout out for All for Sci-Fi, let us know, because if you post All for Sci-Fi on your Facebook page or any social media page, and you let us know, we're gonna give you a shout out. So want to say hi to the Plastic Collectors Guild. That is a Facebook group that our fearless leader, Mr. Green Leader, runs. So go on Facebook, find Plastic Collectors Guild. It's a great group. It's a group of collectors that like to collect,
Plastic.
Star Wars toys. Not just Star Wars toys,
No,
but
it's
all
plastic
toys.
type toys.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, because it's not just Star Wars. Like I've seen some other.
Oh yeah, it's more
plastic-
than just that. You're
I've seen
correct.
other plastic toys on there, like plastic cars and boats and airplanes and movie figures.
Right.
Stuff like that. So it's not just, if you want to go plastic's been around a lot longer than Star Wars. So
Oh, that's true, right? Well, look at back in the day, the G.I. Jones,
G.I. Jones.
G.I. Jones. Where's my mind today?
Who knows?
What did you do with me today, Captain Rexter?
Yeah, I gave you a drink.
Is that what it
I
was
guess
like?
I-
Had too much to drink,
I had
buddy.
too much drink again as usual.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. But otherwise, it's been an awesome week.
Oh, also want to give a shout out to my friends at the Star Wars Celebration Anaheim page. So,
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Mike,
Mr. Mike,
our
yes.
friend Mike Delatorre, he has a Facebook page called Star Wars Celebration Anaheim 2022.
Yep.
I can't wait until the
can't
celebration.
wait. That
So
celebration
we're
comes
all
in.
coming to Celebration next
Oh,
year in
yeah.
Anaheim. So shout out. So if you guys are on Facebook, please follow the Star Wars Celebration Anaheim 2022 page.
Yep.
Because thank you, Mike, for doing that for us.
And Captain Richter will be there also.
Yes, we're all gonna be there for Celebration. It's gonna be exciting.
We'll probably do our podcast live.
Of course, we're going to do our podcast live from there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping I get
Very
invited. I
interesting.
know I'm probably not going to get invited as a guest because Lucasfilm likes to just focus on all the current stuff.
Right, not the old stuff.
Not us old guys here. Us because we're
us old guys.
because
right.
we're vintage,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's a finished collection.
We're Star Wars vintage now.
I'm beyond vintage, but what can I say?
Wow. This was an interesting week.
It's been really interesting,
This
yes, it
week,
has been.
Mortal Kombat came out
Oh yes.
yesterday
Yes,
on the 23rd. So on March 23rd, we had the release of Mortal Kombat. on Netflix. There's a new fantasy sci-fi magical type of series called Shadow and Bone. So we recommend you please check that out because we're going to go ahead. We love vintage, though, Mike says.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, thank you. We love you too, Mike.
Really?
So also released this week was Shadow and Bone on Netflix, and we're going to go ahead and review it. So we're going to start watching it.
Yep.
Unlike Disney Plus, where we have to wait each week and do each episode, Shadow and Bone, we'll probably watch the whole season before we go ahead and give it a review. But next week, we're definitely going to review Mortal Kombat. So come back next week for a review on Mortal Kombat. We'll also be talking, we'll talk a little bit about Shadow and Bone, but I don't want to do that review. It's based on some book series or some famous worldwide. If any of you read the book series, shout out, give us a shout out and let us know below.
Let's see if we can find that book series.
Yeah, need to find it. And also, speaking of that, we like to help out up and coming science fiction authors. And Captain Rickster and I, in the next few weeks, are going to be interviewing a new science fiction author, and we're going to talk about he's released how many books? Three, 3 books already. So, and he's got a 4th one he's working on. So we're going to have him as a live guest on our show in the next few weeks, and we're going to be talking about and reviewing that. So we always want to support up-and-coming authors, so we'll have him on our show soon.
His books are great. I mean, I really enjoyed
Captain
them.
Rickster read them. I'm starting to work on them.
I read all 3 of them, and they were definitely interesting. They were a page-turner, kept you on your seat because you didn't know what was going to happen next.
Yes.
So
we're going to be having that author.
If you want to read science fiction.
But we'll have him on in a few weeks, and you get a chance to meet this author. In some sci-fi news, I heard that on Star Trek Discovery was shut down. Production on the latest season was shut down because one of the production members was apparently around someone that had COVID.
Right, yeah, that's what I heard.
So they shut down for 2 weeks. They're shutting down. They're working on the newest season of. I was wondering when Discovery was going to come back.
Yeah, well, it's being set back all the time because of the COVID. Because that's not the only time his production was shut down.
Right.
It's like the second or third.
Yeah,
time.
but apparently Star Trek Discovery's been shut down for 2 weeks now because of this, which is not good. Also, they dropped the latest trailer for a new for season 3 of remember the Jurassic Camp show, Jurassic World Camp. Is this hard to pronounce? Camp Cretaceous.
Right.
Season 3 is coming in a couple weeks.
Woo, yay!
I like this show. It's a great. We reviewed season 1 and 2, and it's a great show for kids. It's a great cartoon. Speaking of that, a great cartoon for kids is the Ewoks cartoon, which is now all the 2 seasons are on Disney Plus now. So go watch the Ewoks cartoon since now they're on.
We can't review that because it's too
I'm
old.
not going to review it. It's vintage.
It's too old. It's vintage.
Yeah.
But I also found out too that Russell Crowe, if people who remember him, he's playing Zeus in the new Thor movie.
Really?
Yes, he is.
Wow.
And so that's going to be good. I can't wait to see this new Thor movie coming
out.
Nathan.
Nathan says, "What's up, all for sci-fi?" Hey, Stan Solo's here. Hey, Stan.
How you doing?
Yeah. So that's some interesting stuff. I can't wait until this Jurassic. I'm going to call it Jurassic Camp.
That's better.
I'm not going to go on
and
say Camp Cretaceous Season 3 and sound like I'm a bubbling idiot, even though I am sometimes. But
no comment.
That hurt my feelings, Captain Rickster. That was mean.
Get over it. But yeah, no, that was actually really good because I like that. Oh, I can't wait. I was always hoping that
I'm joking.
The new trailer.
He didn't hurt my feelings.
No, the new trailer is actually really good for season 3.
Yeah.
Of Jurassic Cretaceous Camp.
Mike said he saw Mortal Kombat. So save it for next week, Mike.
Yeah,
we'll review it next week for sure. But the thing we're here to talk about today is...
Who knows?
The finale of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Oh, yes.
The last episode, the season finale was called One World, One People, which is what they kept talking about.
All the time. All
The entire, all, how many episodes was it? 8? All 8 episodes.
Yep.
One World, One People was the name of the finale episode.
No, not 8. Was it 6?
No, it was 8.
Oh, it was 8.
Yeah.
I forgot 6 was another good one.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Let's get into that. At All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system is 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars, of course, is the best you could get. If it's 3 or lower, we don't recommend it. We don't recommend you going and seeing it. We don't recommend you viewing it or anything. Stan says he hasn't watched it, but he's going to tonight. Well, you're going to hear a little bit about it. But mute your ears at certain spots. But
yes, really.
By the way, the name Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the name has been changed.
Yeah, for season 2.
At the end of this episode, it's no longer called Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's called, ready? Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yes, which is going to be great.
Because it happened, and it's great. I'm glad they went there. I'm glad he picked up the shield. The right person has it. Falcon has it now. He's now Captain America. But let's go ahead and give the rating and talk about that.
Yep.
Okay. 0 to 5 stars. The official All for Sci-Fi rating of the finale episode is 4.90 stars. Came that close from making it 5 stars. 4.90 stars.
That's his opinion.
It's that good.
I think it was better than that. I think it was 4.95.
You just said that because you wanted to say something different.
Of course I did.
Okay.
It's that good. I mean, it's really that great.
You know what? You're probably right, but we're going to stay 4.9. You know, it kind of almost was a 5 star.
That should have been a 5 star because it's actually really that.
It was so close to being perfect. Oh,
Yeah.
Mike agrees with you.
Oh, thank you, Mike. Yeah.
It was really close.
Someone agrees with me. What about you? Huh?
I almost agree with you. I almost was going to give it.
Almost.
Well, I can't agree with you, Captain Rickster.
Yes, you can.
Because I'd be nuts like you.
Of course not. Well, what else is new? Sometimes you gotta go nuts.
Yeah, that's true as well. Oh, you know what? We didn't say the
Oh,
gift.
yeah.
We got
See, we're
20 minutes into the show. We haven't even talked about what the giveaway this
I
week
know,
is.
yeah.
But let's go ahead and let everybody know at the end of the show, we always ask one question based on what we talked about. So all you have to do is watch the show, and then you'll know the answer to the question. This week's live action figure giveaway is my good friend, Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep.
From the Force Link.
Yep. May the force be with you.
May the Force link be with you.
Yep.
So this is Obi-Wan
Get the link
Kenobi. So this is this week's giveaway,
Yep.
and we'll go ahead and give it away here at the end of the show. But yeah, it's not that
Great show. Great
it
show.
was so close, guys. It just wrapped up the entire season.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of in this episode, and it kind of answered all the questions you needed to answer, and finally, you know, the new captain is there. The one that deserved it the entire time was there, and we got to get some Easter eggs and spoilers at the end as well with what happened with the guy who they gave Wyatt Russell, who plays Captain America, John Walker. We find out what happens to him. I mean, everything is wrapped up. So again, if you haven't seen this, we're going to discuss it now. Let's discuss it. So
they may have wrapped it up, but they left a lot of openings for the next season.
Of course they did. Of course they did. So basically, it starts where the last one left off. The Flag Smashers are inside. They've taken over where they're having this meeting or whatever, and trapped all of them in there. And Obi-Wan Kenobi, that's the name I haven't heard in a long time. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so basically the Flag Smashers they're in New York, and you see the Winter Soldier played by Sebastian Stan, and you see he's walking there, and then you hear Falcon flying, and they're talking to each other, and he says he has backup there, and it backup looks like a man, but it ends up being Agent Carter.
Right.
So it ends up being Carter, who's pretending to be a man to get past everybody.
Yep.
So he's got backup, but then you see him. The leader of the Flag Smashers, who's by the way, she's a brilliant actress. I can't wait to see her in more work. I loved her in Solo. I love her here in Falcon and Winter Soldier. I want to see more of this actress. She's really good at her job, her craft as
hopefully
well.
They'll bring her back into a different character.
Yeah, I mean,
That would be great for the
I just think
MCU.
she's an interesting actress.
Yeah, yeah.
I love seeing her on screen.
Yeah,
And she's got a great look too.
Mm-hmm.
But the acting in this is stellar. I mean, I didn't catch anybody acting the entire time. Even when it's a little goofy, it's still good.
Oh yeah.
Like when at the end, when the lady from Seinfeld shows up again.
Oh yeah.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus shows up again. That's great. So
She
yeah,
wasn't acting goofy either. She was actually trying to play a serious part.
yeah, she's playing
Which
that.
is kind of hard for her really to do because she's a comedian by trade.
Well, she did a little bit of that at the end.
A
We'll
little
talk
bit,
about
but not
that.
much.
But yeah, so they're basically trying, Sam smashes through, and you finally get to see him. I think it should win some awards, Jim. The acting's really good in this. It's very emotional. It's good. So Sam smashes through, and you finally get to see him in his new costume as not Falcon, but he's now Captain America.
Yep.
And he even says, they said that one of the guys says something. He goes, "No, I'm Captain America."
Yeah.
And he goes, "I thought you were on the moon."
Yeah, I know. Huh?
So
Really, he's not. He's actually passed. He's passed on to a better life.
right. So
Because if you remember back in Endgame when everybody came back from that blip,
from the blip.
he was already old. He lost his what do you call that? The serum,
Right.
and he was no longer.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he lost it all.
One of the things that I like the most, and I want to congratulate Kevin Feige on a wonderful season for the first season of Falcon, which is next going to be Captain America, is the fact that he had one director direct every
Everything.
episode.
Yep.
Kari Skogland, you are a brilliant director. I'm glad they gave it to you, and it shows why it might be important to have one director direct all of them.
Right.
Although The Mandalorian was very successful, and I think that has a large part to do with Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, because they're a producing team, so they're keeping it together. Of course, because John's basically writing everything too and creating it, and it's okay to let other people direct stuff. I'm not opposed to that. But it goes to show you why every episode was solid. And they're doing that with the Kenobi series.
Yeah.
Deborah Chow is directing the entire season one of the Kenobi series. So that's good that they did that. Maybe there was a reason why they did that. So it keeps a continuity. It keeps every director who directs has a different way of directing. You could see it on screen, and they did a good job on the Mandalorian show editing it, and they were able to edit it and have a great continuity anyway, even though they had a lot of directors. And it makes it unique too that they're able to do that. But this is a good reason why you have one director. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, Stan. Stan says it's amazing how great The Mandalorian is when you have so many different directors.
It's true, it is. Especially to have 5 different directors.
Can you feel the difference of working Yeah, you definitely feel a difference when you, as an actor, every director is different, and you do feel a difference. And some actors are more comfortable with other directors. And then some directors, they're less, not that they're less comfortable, that's a bad term, but I'll give you an example. There's for us as actors, there's 2 types of directors. There's what we call an actor's director. And an actor's director is as a director that may have been an actor, or they're a director that studied acting, so they know how to work with an actor in the same terminology. They know how to help them get to an emotion in a scene because they know what ideas to give them. So they're talking more actor lingo. So there's an actor's director, which I mean, I gotta say it. Every actor prefers to work with an actor's director
Mm-hmm.
because they understand us.
Right.
But then there's technical directors, and there's not something wrong with a technical director, but they're different, and it just means they're more concerned about the shot, making sure the actor has a certain energy in a scene. The famous saying that George Lucas always says, he didn't really he gave us anything, but he just said faster, more intense.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't really give us anything, but yeah, that was great. Faster, more intense.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't help me as an actor. And I'm not saying it's anything bad, but it's different. So yes, it does affect us as actors. It definitely affects us. And George was very different than John Cordy, because we had two directors on Caravan of Courage. We had John Cordy, who directed most of Caravan of Courage. Then George had to come. George Lucas did direct part of Caravan of Courage. He was there for when we did the reshoots for it was 7 or 10 days he directed.
Right.
So that's and he's great. I loved working with George because he kind of let you know what he wanted a little bit more as far as technical type of thing. So I hope I explained that well. Okay. So yes, there's a big difference, and as an actor, I would prefer to work with an actor's director, like John. Yes. If there's chemistry between a director and an actor, that works better. Johnny Depp, Tim Burton, good example.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they work so well. And a lot of directors, when they have a chemistry with an actor like that, that's why you see them hiring the same actors. That's why Johnny Depp does a lot of movies with Tim Burton, because
Right.
Tim Burton is Johnny Depp is one of Tim Burton's favorite actors to work with too. So it works hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is this week's gift. In case you came late to the game, we're giving Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Okay, so back to what we were talking about. So basically what happens is the Flag Smashers are trying to make a statement. Their whole thing is, in fact, at one point, their leader, the Flag Smashers, at one point she apologizes to John Walker for
Right.
killing his friend because she didn't really mean to kill him because he wasn't important, which is kind of nasty to say.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Which is kind of mean and rude. Like, everybody's life's important.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, their whole idea is they're going to take it to the hill. Whatever they got to do, whether it's kill somebody, they're going to make a statement that they can get their way. But what happened here is we got the new Captain America, Sam. We got the Winter Soldier, and John Walker's jumping into this game and helping them. And they're going to break all this up. So the Winter Soldier leaves Captain America with the handle where they were flying in the helicopter. You handle that because flying's your thing.
Mm-hmm.
So then he is a bold one. Okay, yeah, he is. So then we have the Winter Soldier that's trying to help where they're doing the transportation, where they're inside those armored cars.
Right.
And that's when John Walker shows up. You know, the one that everybody's hated for 2 or 3 weeks.
Yep.
Because he did that nasty thing and ruined
think-
Captain America.
I think he was Captain America again with the shield. And
He showed up, even though we already saw the new Captain America,
Yeah.
he shows up with the fake shield.
Uh-huh. And the fake Captain America suit.
Yeah, so
that isn't really all that great. So.
and so they're wreaking havoc, but they're getting in their way. The Winter Soldier. And also, we find out that, guess who Carter was? Carter will find out that she was the power broker.
Yeah, the power broker, yeah.
She was the broker this entire time. So that was an Easter egg. I kind of thought she was.
I did too. I thought she was also in earlier episodes.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Mr. O'Neill. Hey, welcome. A new person's joined us. Hi, Mr. O'Neill. Welcome. Is the John Walker Captain America the worst selling sideshow figure ever? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, I mean, in Star Wars, I think the new Jar Jar Binks is probably the worst selling one as well. I mean, every time I go to Target or go anywhere, I don't see any Star Wars toys on the shelf except for Jar Jar Binks.
That's it. Yeah, I know.
And I like the new Jar Jar Binks one, the new 6-inch Black Series. I like the shield that they did. So yeah. So basically, they're wrestling, fighting, and in the end, of course, they end up getting trapped, and Sam and the leader of the Flag Smashers are fighting each other off, and she's like very emotional, hit back, fight me. He doesn't want to fight her, and then in the end, she ends up getting shot and killed by Carter.
Yep,
So,
she
yeah.
was, unfortunately. Too bad they killed that character off because she was a great character.
Yes.
I like that character a lot.
I
But,
did. I
you
liked
know,
it, but she got killed. She got
Yeah.
shot by Carter. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've enjoyed being a part of the group, the celebration thing, Mr. O'Neill.
Yeah.
Um, and then at the end, what happens is she finally gets pardoned.
Yeah.
And then what's the snake in the grass do?
Kind of calls up her company and says, "Get the
Forget about the super soldiers.
yeah, get the bidders out, and so we can get the secrets
Yeah.
of all the new weapons and all that stuff." So, yeah,
Right.
but it was pretty good. But also, he forgot too. They killed the other four.
Yes, Carter at the
Yeah,
end.
they killed the other four super soldiers too. But that was Doctor Zumo's
Oh,
butler. who
yeah, the
did all
Baron.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had the last laugh, and
He had
then
the last
you got
laugh,
the,
yeah.
and then John Walker becomes the U.S.
The
agent.
Yeah.
Are they going to do a spinoff with him? You think?
We'll see.
Is there going to be a U.S. agent series? You were telling me about there's a comic book about
Yeah,
that.
there's a comic book about the U.S. agent. It didn't last very long.
How many episodes?
12.
12 episodes. And it was John Walker's character.
Yeah, it's his character. His character he's going to be portraying now.
It was Zemo all along. Mike Deladore said.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, he gets the last laugh. That's for sure.
Yep.
But guys, it was just a great episode. I mean, it had a lot of action. It had a lot of emotion. The music was spot on. The editing was spot on. It was a great show. This is what I wanted to see with WandaVision. I'm not saying WandaVision was bad, so
Yep.
don't kill the messenger, guys. I liked a lot. I liked a lot of WandaVision. I liked the concept. I liked the 50s thing, but they did that too long.
Yeah.
U.S. agent really isn't a villain, though, right? He's more like an anti-hero, kind of like Batman, Mike says.
Yeah, he's kind of like that. Yeah, he was never a bad person. No, but he also didn't have super serum in him either. But they all
He didn't, but this one does,
This
right?
one here does, yes. What I'd like to see in this new episode or the next season, I'd like to see the Red Skull come back because he's
What's
not,
that?
He's one of the worst villains that Captain America ever had to fight during World War II.
Oh, okay.
So
That'd be
I'd
cool.
like to see him come back and see what they portray him.
Jim is excited if they do move forward with John Walker and the U.S. agent, if they do a spinoff.
That would be good if they did a spinoff, but we'll have to wait and see what season 2 is going to produce with him first before they even do a spinoff.
It's okay. It's okay. Stan, it's okay to disagree. That's why we're all human beings, right?
That's right.
We all have, instead of saying the phrase that people say, we all have what? I say noses. We all have noses,
That's true.
and they're all different. I
Yeah.
try to nicen it up. But yeah, there were lots of things I liked about WandaVision. Who didn't? Who doesn't?
WandaVision was good.
Who doesn't like looking at, the girl who plays her, the Olsen girl, and all the, the great costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like that?
I just hope it doesn't come like a TV season.
I'm excited
last
for
time.
season 2 of WandaVision.
Me too.
More than, and it's okay. It's okay to like WandaVision better than Falcon. But
Actually, it's not WandaVision, really. She's a Scarlet Witch.
that's right.
Yeah, it's Scarlet
Right.
Witch and...
And you could agree to pick your nose yourself, someone said. That's
No,
true.
That's definitely true. It's me, Scarlet Witch and the Vision. Because that was the original comic books when it first came out.
Yes, it was the Scarlet Witch. You
Yeah.
told me that.
It was-
I didn't
it
know
was the
that.
Scarlet Witch and the
I'm a
Vision.
Star Wars guy and Star Trek. He's
Yeah.
the comic book guy. So
Yeah, well, can you say, I'm not up on all the new stuff, but all the old stuff, I'm pretty much up on date on that stuff. So
yeah.
new stuff I haven't really got into because, well,
But if you haven't
Things
seen it, watch the last episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I gets all for sci-fi 4.9 stars. He gets a 4.95. Speaking of comic books, Captain Rickster. Who? He's getting ready, guys.
Yeah.
I've seen his collection's getting really big. I didn't get any tickets yet for Disneyland, Stan, but I'm gonna be getting them because we're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna do that because we gotta have a. We had the season pass so we could go every week, but I don't want to spend $100 to go every single week to Disneyland.
Right.
So I'm thinking we're gonna buy. I heard rumors to take that John Walker may be involved with a Thunderbolt series. Interesting.
He might be.
Yeah.
Never know.
So we're trying to figure that and coordinate that out. We will be going back to Disneyland and doing our walk around and doing trivia there, like we did in the past. That was a lot of fun to be able to walk around and enjoy the rides with you guys. We will be doing that. I'm trying to. I wish they'd bring back some sort of a pass so we know how often we could go. But we'll probably buy 5 or 10 tickets right away so that we get it cheaper. And then we'll go at least once a month, probably, in the beginning. Starting in May, we'll probably go at least once a month. But we're going to alternate. We've decided we're not just going to go to Disneyland. We're going to go to Universal Studios as well and go some other places, too.
Yeah, some other places that'll be a lot of fun. Check it out and stuff like that.
Yeah, and when they do get a seasonal pass, like you mentioned, yes, they do need. Stan, you're correct. They do need a seasonal pass. When they have that available, we're going to get it right away.
You got that part right.
And then we could start going back on more than once a month. But we'll probably go once a month.
We'll go back on Splashdown and get wet again like we did the first time.
Yeah. Well, of course, we're going to go on the Rise of the Resistance and all the Galaxy's Edge stuff, too.
Yeah.
I missed seeing my buddy Chewbacca. I mean, it got to the point where he would run up behind me and hug me. Which is kind of awkward.
Kind of weird. Yeah.
But
we don't know if it's a female or a male Chewbacca.
I'm sure it's a male. Okay, so there you have it. And so next week, as we said at the beginning of the show, we're going to review Mortal
Kombat. Motor Kombat. Where do you get this motor at?
Okay, we're going to see...
Mortal.
The 5-day multi-pass is a lot less than a single ticket. I'm thinking about getting those. That's what we're probably going to do in the beginning, get the 5-day and then go on different times. Next week, of course, Mike's already seen it now, but we're going to go ahead and review...
It's called what?
Mortal Kombat! Mortal Kombat!
Sure it's not mortar?
No, it's not a motor. It's a Mortar Kombat. It's the Fast and Furious 10 Mortal Kombat.
You got that right.
Yeah, we got the Fast and Furious one coming out too as well. So
we'll do that in June.
Yeah, so.
But I do recommend, if you haven't seen the whole complete series of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, watch it from the beginning to the end.
Yes.
And then you can see how good it really is.
And we're also going to start reviewing Shadow and Bone, which is a new Netflix fantasy magical type series, which just came out as well. So lots of exciting times to be a big all for sci-fi geek like us. We got lots of sci-fi stuff going on, and it's gonna be great. So we'll go ahead and do that. And I also remember next Friday you need to be on Facebook for the Order 66 live shows. Go on Facebook and follow Order 66 Toys as well, so you know when they go live next Friday. Because we're gonna be there in Dallas, Texas, and we're gonna be offering some replicas for the first time. Some of Mace Tawani's replicas. Shadow and Bone looks good, and I only heard the ad on radio. Yeah, it looks good. I saw the trailer.
Yeah.
So and the new Loki series is coming in June too.
Right.
So we're gonna be, and we watched the trailer of the new Loki series. That looks pretty interesting about time, the timekeepers.
Yeah.
So So next Friday, be on the lookout for when we go live from Order 66 Toys, and we'll have one of a kind for the first time ever replicas. It's not on YouTube. That one's going to be on Facebook. But we may go live on YouTube so you guys know. We'll do a quick live shout out on YouTube to remind you guys.
Right.
That way, we're going to have Mace Tawani's axe from Caravan of Courage is going to be available. So very limited quantities. So Mace Tawani's axe, his little laser pistol where he started the fire to keep Simba warm, and the blaster pistol. Remember he had that black blaster pistol that the Ewoks took away, and later We were using it to help kill the Gorax. Well, the Chukatrox axe as well.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to have all those things available, and a bunch of Star Wars actors are going to be there. Alan Fernandez, who played the Tusken Raider in the original Star Wars A New Hope, Alan Fernandez is going to be there, so you can get his autograph. If you guys got the 50th anniversary Tusken Raider, you might as well get that autograph. So
he will be there.
yeah, it does look like a fire, like a little lightsaber when it comes out. It's a nice little. So we're gonna have that replica, and the other ones available. I don't think we're gonna have a preview of the Mace Tawani action figure, but that is coming, guys. That is being worked on by one of the original back in the '80s, one of the original sculptors that did. He did in the '80s Walrus Man. He worked for Kenner. And he did Walrus Man. He did Han Solo on Hoth and the Dewback. So he was responsible for the first original vintage ones that were done in the 80s. And he's doing the Mace Tawani action figure. I'm excited. He's doing it with Stephen Geddes is his name, and he's doing it with John Pryor, who's a really good friend of mine. Great cat. He did the first Mace Tawani thing that we had in limited edition, but this one's going to be more of a vintage. It's going to be retro. Yes, it's going to be retro style. Exactly, it's going to be vintage like Kenner. So you're correct on that one, and that's coming soon as well. So guys, it's been a great show. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember, and also we're going to do live feeds all weekend long while we're there. Because we're going to be in Dallas because we're there at the Order 66. They're opening a big 8,000 square foot, the largest Star Wars only toy store in the world. They're opening, and we're going to be doing it's like we're going to be like kids in a candy store.
No kidding.
And it's
everything.
it's a lot of hot toys, sideshow, really great stuff. So, hey, Green Leader.
Hi, Green Leader.
So we're going to be going live all weekend. So we're going to show you this 8,000 square foot Star Wars thing. It's going to be great. So pay attention next weekend. Anything else, Captain Rickster?
Yeah, make sure you come out to Texas and see both of us.
If you're there in Dallas or near Dallas, stop by and say hi, guys.
Both of us. Yeah, we'll both be there.
Yes. Okay, so here we go. This is this week's prize. It's Mr. Obi-Wan, a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Kenobi.
Oh, Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay. What should we ask? Let me think about the question here.
You want to make it easy or make it hard?
No, let's make it. Let's see if people were paying attention. So, we'll do that. What do you think? Do you have an idea, or should I just do it? Okay. This is okay. Here we go. What do I do with my pen? I need to get a pen so I can write down everybody's names.
Yeah, you need to do something.
Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Earlier in the podcast, I feel so broke I can't afford to pay attention. It's okay. This is this gift. Okay, so earlier in near the, I would say, was it near the beginning?
Near the beginning, yeah.
We talked about we're reviewing Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but we announced that next year it's not going to be called Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So what is the new name of the new series next year? What's it going to be called? The full name. You guys got 1 minute. What's the name of the new series? It's not going to be called Falcon and the Winter Soldier next year. They changed the name. We'll give you guys 1 minute. That's pretty easy. They should be able to get that even if they didn't watch our show. If they saw Falcon. Okay. And by the way, the only official rules for this contest, are you could win only 2 times in a month, and only 7 times in 6 months. That's the only rules of the contest. Pretty easy, right?
Yeah, pretty easy.
Just so it gives everybody a chance to win. So you could only win 2 toys in a month and 7 in 6 months. We got some correct answers, it looks like. Let me see here. Okay. Checking the answers. Okay, it's okay, Stan. By the way, you could always, you guys could always have us give it away to a kid if you guys ever want to join in. But that's nice of you. Thank you, Stan. Because Stan won already. He said he wanted to sit out.
All right. Well, they're minutes up.
Okay, green leader. Okay. It's still fun to play, guys.
Oh, of course.
Just play anyway. We could always just give it away. Okay, well. It's okay to play, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's closed, and we have... Okay, so we have 5 answers that are correct here. So, yes, you are correct, Jim. It's Captain Winter and the Winter Soldier. Captain America, Captain Winter. Captain... I can't speak today.
Like
What's
Motor Combat, right?
Motor Combat. So yeah, it looks like everybody was correct though. Jim's correct. Mr. O'Neill's correct. Mike, Stephen, Stephen Green, Green Leader. So yeah, everybody's correct. All right, guys, we're gonna write your names down. I can't speak today. What the heck's going on with my motor skills?
Yeah, really.
My motor combat skills.
Yeah, they're definitely on the motor. In the motor.
Seems like it, okay. First name?
Mm-hmm. Throw it in there. Second name?
Yep. Almost there, guys.
Yeah, give him a minute. He forgot to bring his scissors
1,
again.
2,
3.
3.
One more.
Which one am I missing? 1, 2. Oh, I am missing one. Wait, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I am missing one. Let me write it down. Sorry for the pauses, guys. Here we go. May the force be with you.
If not, you can blame it on Eric.
Yeah. You're mean to me today. I'm not gonna forget this.
That's what everybody says.
Okay, we'll go like that and then stir it and grab one. May the force be with you. And the winner, today's Obi-Wan Kenobi, a name I haven't heard in a long time, is, oh my, it's Mike! You won, Mike!
Oh, yeah, he did.
Yay! So, Mike, whatever you want to do with it. If you don't want it and you want me to give it to a kid, that's fine. It's up to you, but you won fair and square. So that's the way it goes. Oh, wait a minute. The baby's got to dance.
Where?
Woo! Because he can dance.
Uh-oh, we're bringing him out of retirement again.
Uh-oh, here he goes. Right at the end of the show.
Yep. We're coming out of retirement.
Baby dance. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Congratulations, Mike. Do the magic hand dance, 'cause I can dance. Magic hand dance. Magic hand dance, 'cause I can dance. Magic hand dance. Magic. Do, magic. Do. Magic. Can dance, 'cause I can. Shh. 'Cause I can't dance, magic can't dance. Ooh.
Oh, nice baby. What did your daddy do to you again? Oh my
What did
goodness.
I do?
Blame it on daddy. Sorry.
With those magic hands.
Yeah. Well, she's crying. You woke her up, you said.
It's not a her, it's Grogu.
Oh, that's right. Well, woo!
Woo! Too many frog eggs.
Again. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. The magic hand dance. Maybe one day we'll do a music video and I'll actually do, since I
Music hand
compose, maybe I'll actually do the actual song one day. So,
And we'll watch,
congratulations, Mike. I didn't hear if you wanted us to give it away or not, but I could go back and look. If not, we're gonna send it to you. I don't know. Do you have Obi-Wan Kenobi?
If not,
Okay.
you got one now.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us this week. Next week, we're going to be in Dallas all
You
weekend
got it.
long, and it's going to be a very special weekend for All for Sci-Fi.
Yep.
We're
it is.
excited, and you're going to want to join us every time we go live because you're going to die when you see how great this store is.
Especially 8,000 square feet.
8,000 square feet of nothing but Star Wars, baby.
Yes.
So
All types
thank you,
of-
Mike. We'll go ahead and donate that to a kid in need that needs it. And thank you guys for joining us. I'm Eric Walker for All for Sci-Fi.
I'm Captain Rickster. Have a great week. Stay safe. Make sure you wear your mask. Make sure you sanitize your hands. Keep your hands washed. Don't
Yep.
touch anything. And stay safe and stay healthy.
Yeah, remember,
Bye.
do something nice for somebody this week, like we always say. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. God bless
Now
you.
thanks to Spock.
I've always done it every week.
I know.
You know that.
He's a,
I'm a geek, okay? I admit it. All
You
right.
like Star Trek too.
Yes, I love Star Trek. God bless everybody. Bye.